An old concern has turned into a new worry tonight for residents living near a chemical dump in Uniontown. For nearly a decade, the Stark County community has been questioning potential health hazards coming from the contaminated landfill. Jack Marshall says at the heart of the latest alert is decaying garbage buried deep beneath the earth.
This is how yard work is done in Uniontown, Ohio. Investigators for the EPA are tapping into the earth, testing for recently discovered dangerous levels of methane gas. The danger zone runs along the backyards of several homes on Cleveland Avenue. Several years ago, the garbage creating the gas, along with tons of toxic chemical waste, was dumped at the now abandoned industrial excess landfill. The 30-acre site is now overgrown with weeds and overrun by hidden health hazards that could force an evacuation of nearby homes.
As conditions change, as new information comes in, we try to look at that and make any necessary recommendations to protect health.
Some neighbors protect themselves by venting their own air and water sources from basements and crawl spaces, while methane meters installed by the EPA measure invisible toxic materials in the air. This new round of testing was prompted when one alarm sounded a couple weeks ago, and after samples from the western edge of the landfill were found to be at the explosive level. Landfill residents are now playing a game of double jeopardy. Not only is their health and safety at risk, but so is the government's $20 million plan to clean up and seal off this toxic dump once and for all.
I think all of our nerves are shot now. And it's a terrible way to have to live, not knowing if you're going to explode or die during the night.
Judy Hoover has documented proof that her property is contaminated, but she lives just outside the danger zone and is not eligible for a proposed buyout. In the meantime, neighbor Marie DeSario still enjoys picking berries from a backyard garden only 50 feet from the landfill. She tells me cool heads must prevail in a crisis like this, but admits relocating is a tough solution when you've lived in the same house for 42 years.
And we fought it while it was going on. We attended the meetings and we told them we had seen trucks coming in with liquids at all hours of the night and everything, and it went on. But then you sort of hope against hope that what they're telling you isn't true.
The truth is, the EPA Superfund cleanup site has again proven to be a super pain to the people of Uniontown, Ohio. In Uniontown, Jack Marshall reporting for the 10 o'clock news.
And the EPA says it will try to detour the migrating methane gas from spreading to nearby private property by increasing the time spent venting and burning off the gas from the landfill.